Yo. Okay. Let's share this in the places while I wait for some people to join me live. Ooh. Where do I want to share this, everybody? In my group, Mindset and Life Transformations. Wah, wah, wah. Anyone gonna join me today? Maybe not. But that's okay. Right. So, I was pondering just now. Hi, if you're joining me live or on the replay, do say hello. So I know you're there. Yeah, so I was thinking about, hey Samara, so funny, you've been on my mind recently. Interesting, of course, goddess vibes. So I've been thinking today about how visualization plays a part in the manifestation of the life that we desire, right? But for people like me, like I'm very sacral, I'm very like feely. So if I can't feel something as real, then I can't visualize it. So hands up if anyone has the same as this, like sitting in the car as it's pouring with rain. Well then, let me entertain you. Hi Bethany. Let me entertain you. Yeah, so I find that for me personally, my primary sense when it comes to all things manifestation or maintaining the will to continue on a path when I want something, when I desire something or to become something, if I try and like picture it, I tend to stumble because for me, it really is about getting into the feeling of what it is that I'm wishing to manifest or become. And so I have a little hack for you that I use, and you may have heard me use this particular example before, but effectively what I do is I'm a doer, right? I like to take action. I love to do the things. Yes, I do believe that if you hold the frequency of what you desire in your field, in your body, and just sit on your ass and do fuck all, I do believe that things will eventually make their way to you. I do believe that. However, that doesn't feel good to me. It doesn't feel fun. It doesn't feel exciting. I am very much a being who desires to be engaging with life and interacting with my surroundings and, you know, like actually living this human experience. So yes, I love the magic of when something just like poof seems to appear and you're like, boom, I didn't even feel like I did anything and this amazing thing happened for me. Excuse me, just moving some energy. But I also, and primarily, I love the feeling of doing. This is not the same as there's a thing that I want and here's an ABC strategy as to how to get it, and therefore if I follow these steps meticulously and diligently, I will most certainly get the thing. Because yeah, you might. You also might not. But quite frankly, if you don't enjoy the journey, what is even the fucking point? And so this is why when people, you know, I obviously tend to work with a lot of entrepreneurs, business owners, but I do also work with, you know, some people like with the spiral or with Voxer coaching or whatever. I do work with some people outside of that realm who just want some support to kind of manifest the life of their dreams, whatever that looks like. Oh, have I got a little bit of a hair flip? Not there's a lot of hair these days, but I flip it nonetheless. My 80s styling that I have at the moment. I'm here for it. So yes, I do hear people who have like full-time 9-to-5 jobs saying to me, oh, but I can't leave because security, stability, blah, 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 blah. That's people who are focused on the now. That's people who are focused on external conditions dictating to them what they believe they deserve to get. And you deserve to have whatever you want. And I will preach this till the fucking cows come home, because I see it time and time again in my life and with my clients, that when they fully click into that space of conditioning themselves to reframe things, see that anything is possible, and remind themselves that yes, there may be some work to do to get you there, but the key is enjoying that journey. And if you're working in a 9-to-5 job and you're not enjoying it, then either find a way to enjoy it or get the fuck out. Am I right? So my way of doing this, hey Amanda, nice to see you. My example of what I'm about to explain to you, this way of manifesting and being the embodiment of the thing, is something that I used to manifest my book becoming an international bestseller within 48 hours. And you may have heard me tell this story before, but basically what I did was I decided that if it wasn't fun, I didn't want to do it. I had seen a couple of people before me in the same group that I was a part of, and like the book writers retreat, the publishers group that I was a part of, I could see like 2 or 3 books went published before mine, and they all hit international bestseller, and I was like, oh my God. So on the one hand, I was like, wow, this shit works. This container is magical. These books are amazing. What an epic system this, that they've got to get you to where you want to be. But then there was this other part of me that was like, that's a lot of pressure. What if I'm the one? What if I'm the one person out of this entire container who doesn't fucking get international bestseller? And, that I had those thoughts. So this is the thing. It's not that having the like negative thoughts or the limiting thoughts are the thing that stop you from getting what you want, because we all have them. We all get those moments where the thought takes over, right? But it's about understanding that your beliefs are malleable. You can change them. You can choose something else. Hey Bev, nice to have you live. You can choose a better feeling thought. You can choose a better feeling belief. And a belief is just a thought you keep thinking, right? So if every time you find yourself having those negative thoughts, you're able to catch them, reframe them, move forward with a new energy, great. So what happened for me was, as I was sitting there watching person after person hit international bestseller, and then knowing my book was next, I was just like, fuck. And that's when I made the decision. I spoke to the publisher and I was like, look, I have to do this my way. I can't follow a structure or a system, or they have this thing that they call the sneeze, where you kind of ask other people to do mail outs for you, ask people to support you and all that stuff. I was like, I can't, it feels so icky to like ask other people to mail their mailing list for me. I don't know, it just felt really, do you know, at this point that it felt really obvious and like strategic, and I was just like, that doesn't feel like heart-led for me. And had it felt aligned, I would have done it totally. I would have had no problem asking. There's just something about it that I was like, for some reason this just doesn't sit with me as an individual. So I spoke to the publisher and I was like, I've decided and I'm choosing to only do what feels fun. And he was like, totally, that's your vibe, that's your whole thing, right? You do whatever you want to do. We're not going to make you do it a certain way. How do you want to do it? What would be really fun for you? And I was like, well, it's my birthday in 2 weeks. Maybe I should do it on my birthday, which is on the 22nd of April. And he was just like, fucking brilliant, let's do it. And I held like an online launch party, and I had People support me through the day, like friends from all over the world, like people in Australia, the States. It was amazing. People came and people offered to support me. People actually said, is there anything I can do? Like, do you want me to run an event for you? Do you want me to do a live stream for you, or a training for you, or a workshop for you? And I was just like, I felt so loved and so supported. And I wouldn't have been able to feel that if I'd have just kind of gone ABC, this is how you tick all of the boxes. Because I trusted my heart and I trusted my sacral that was telling me, like, no, do it your way, stay the course, you know what you need from this experience. And it makes me feel a bit emotional even thinking about it, because that deep level of trust that I have in myself now is something that I've nurtured over many years, right? And so I had the most amazing day. I bubbly snot cried many times, tears of gratitude. It was such a beautiful day. And I hit bestseller in the UK, and I was just so, like, totally just beyond excited by that. And I just thought, oh well, do you know what, maybe I'll wake up tomorrow and that international bestseller ticket will have come in, just like a fleeting thought. But I didn't really attach. I was just like, okay, cool. Next day I wake up and I've had a message from my publisher, like when I was asleep, because he's in Australia, saying, oh my God, more popular than the Bible, you're at #1 in categories. And like in one of them, I was like, #1 in the Bible was #2. It was like spiritual text or something. And I just really, like, we were just all laughing about it, because what an amazing thing to be able to say, like, for one day, I was more popular, like, my book was more popular than the fucking Bible. Yes, winning at life. And it had become an international bestseller within 48 hours, which is really fucking cool. And what an achievement, which I still don't really think I've fully integrated, right? And so the way that I believe I created this is through following what felt good for me the priority. And when it comes to this visualizing piece that I put in the title of this live stream, what I love to do, which I use a lot, because I exercise quite a lot, right? So I train at the gym like 4 or 5 days a week, and then I'm starting running this week. And, you know, so I like to move physically. I like to be in the doingness of life, but I'm not a fan of busy work. I'm not someone who, as anyone will tell you, my clients, I'm never one to say, well, maybe you should be planning a strategy, and if you're relaxing, then you're not working hard enough. You know, I'm more like, go and have a spa day, and if you get an idea, then run with it. That's my jam. But what I really noticed about this particular experience was I didn't want to do it the strategic way. I wanted to do it my way, but then I also I wanted to use my physical doingness. Like, I wanted to do something, because I've got a lot of fucking energy, if you haven't noticed that by now. And if you can't even, like, you know, if you can feel it probably through this live stream, like, I have a lot of energy when I'm really in my flow zone. I'm just like, I just vibrate that frequency out into the world, which is one of the reasons why my clients get so much done, because they got me just like sending them sacral and solar plexus vibes, like, do the thing, but only do it if you want to do it, you know, because then we're like fuel ourselves. If we do something that we love, it's like fuel. So yeah, do more of what you love and less of what you don't love. Outsource that stuff to someone who does enjoy doing it. Amen. Can I get an amen? Anyway, coming back to the manifestation shit. So, because I know that I like to move, I like to feel like I'm doing something to like bridge the gap between where I am and where I want to be. Just psychologically, I enjoy that. Please understand that this is the most potent thing you can take from this, is that if you see me doing things, it's because I enjoy them. It's not because I feel I have to. The minute I feel I have to do something, I don't want to fucking do it. And so I will put it to the side and wait until my sacral's fired up about it again and I actually want to do it, yeah? Or I will outsource it. So this is a discipline, and I don't think people realise the discipline it takes to actually live a life doing what you enjoy and not getting sucked into the story that you have to do everything on your own, or that you have to do it, you know, you have to do certain things that you don't enjoy to like kind of balance these imaginary fucking cosmic scales that apparently exist. Whatever. What the fuck ever. Not in my life. Thank you, bish. So in my life, what I believe is the more I feel good and the more I do that makes me feel good, the more I vibrate that frequency out to the universe. So the more of that I attract, so it multiplies. But not only for me, for the people around me. The better I feel, the better the people around me feel, because I know, you know, a fair bit about my astrology and about my human design and all this kind of stuff. And I know that a big part of what I'm on this planet to do is to feel good and to radiate that out and give others permission to do the fucking same. So if I get sucked into a struggle story or a gotta balance those scales kind of vibe, then I'm only ever going to be hurting me and the people around me, because I'm here, you are here to fucking shine and be your fullest self. And anyone who tells you that that isn't the truth, like, just fucking walk away. Anyone who tells you, like actively tells you that you don't deserve to have everything that you want in life is a big fat liar, and probably is living quite a sad, small life themselves. You are a sovereign being and you get to decide what you do and how you show up and what you get to have and be in this lifetime, in this existence on this planet right now. So I decided that because I love to do what I love to do, that I would go out for a run. This was like, I think this was the day before or 2 days before, and I can't remember, I think maybe the launch was on a Wednesday. I can't actually quite remember what day of the week it was, because it was like mid-lockdown, so basically that was just like a month-long day, wasn't it? It's just like blurred, just one day, one very long day. So in my hour that I was allowed to leave the house and go and exercise, I went for a run around the woods here, and I put my like high vibe playlist in. I was like, let's fucking go. And as I was running, I was saying to myself, like, so let's just, for argument's sake, let's just say that it was on a Wednesday the launch was happening. I was in my mind, I was like, right, it's Thursday, and this is me running. Do you like my running impression? This is how I run. This is how I stay so fit. I just do this. Hi guys, morning. So I was running along and I had this, I was just saying it, I was speaking it into existence in my mind. So this is how I would use like a practical manifestation technique. And when I say manifestation, what I'm really talking about is aligning your mindset, your internal dialogue, and through that, aligning your frequency, recharging your battery, reminding yourself of what it is that you really want, because there are so many triggers in life. There are so many people and things and circumstances and social media and the news and so much bullshit around that would love to have you believe that you need to get sucked out of your own sovereignty. And it's just not fucking true. And that's where the discipline comes in. The discipline and consistency that I would preach about is really always about coming back to your sovereignty, coming back to your nurturing your own internal frequency of joy and desire and creativity, because you are creating your reality with your thoughts, with your words, with your vibration. Before a thought becomes a thought, it is a frequency, it's a vibration. So if you can catch it at that point, if you can get so good that you can feel energy moving in your body and you can actually either use your body to move it through or catch it, understand it, and like transmute it before it takes root and fucking ruins a day, you are winning at life. And this is the kind of stuff that I'm working with my clients, you know, like this is what we work on. So I'm running through the woods on the day before, 2 days before the launch. I can't quite remember how the time chronology. I'm running through the woods and I'm just saying to myself, holy fuck, that was so easy. I can't believe how easy it was to become an international bestseller. And it was so amazing and it was so beautiful and everyone really supported me and everything ran so smoothly and the technology ran smoothly and everyone showed up on time and people got loads of value out of the workshops and the live streams and people love the book and there's amazing reviews on Amazon and blah, blah. And I was just literally like running, and as I was running, because I was telling myself this incredible fucking story that I was playing out for myself as I was running, I was getting more energy and I was becoming more energized. And imagine what that does. Imagine how fucking powerful it is to hold your intention in the ether like this, to draw it into your body, to become the frequency of it, and then to exercise and to continue telling this positive story, building it up, building up all these affirmations as though it's already done. Your brain, as far as your brain's fucking concerned, it's happened. So it's going to start looking for evidence that makes that true. It's going to start presenting things to you. The universe is going to deliver shit to you that you couldn't have even made up if you tried. And you will be so fucking supported that you won't, it's like when I look back, I'm like, I don't know how it all came together, because I feel like I did relatively little. I just showed up, said yes to the people that felt aligned when they asked if they could support me, reached out to a couple of people who I thought would be really powerful to have as part of that container who all said yes. And that's all I did was schedule the fucking thing and show up for my slots and just enjoyed the day and got the result that I had called in. So, using movement is a really powerful way to align with the frequency of your desires, because it doesn't just shift your body chemistry, like as in, you know, endorphins and whatnot, but you're anchoring in physical movement. You're creating energy in the body whilst telling yourself this positive story. Oh, you were there, Amanda. It was such a great day, Amanda. It was absolutely wicked. It was just like a party. It was awesome. And to me, and I can almost hear this voice. It's not mine. It's certainly fucking mine. This voice that's saying, oh, some people may look at you and think, oh, that's a bit naive though, to think that life can just be like that. And you know what? Those people probably need my help more than anyone. But for me, it's part of my whole makeup. I was looking into my gene keys. It made me laugh because part of what I bring to the world is innocence and chaos. So hello. Can I get an amen? My little clip there. I've clipped my little bit back. So yeah, this idea of this innocence and this kind of childlike playfulness that I think sometimes I symbolize for people in business and in life is often what people, you know, come and work with me. It's kind of interesting to me how many people come through the spiral with me and say, I chose you because I feel like I need more lightness in my life. I need to be more playful. I want to have more fun. I want to be lighter in my approach to life, and I want to be able to laugh more. And like people who know that they have a sense of humor and that they're funny as fuck when you get them in the right place, and if they know you well enough, but maybe they just don't allow that out on a daily basis because of whatever reason, usually conditioning around needing to be responsible and grown up and take charge of everything. And actually the beautiful thing about coming to work with me and being in my field is that you really get to bathe in that sense of just having awe for the way that things work. And one of my beautiful clients messaged me today about something, and she perceived it to be a step back, but I didn't even see that. Like, she told me what the thing was, and I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. We've created enough of a safe space with your conscious mind and putting some structure in place in your life. We've created enough of a safe space that you can actually allow these deeper pieces to now come to the front, to be healed and moved so that you can elevate to your next level. Like, in my mind, I don't ever see any of that stuff. I don't ever see your sabotages or whatever, your repeating patterns. I don't ever see them as a step back, because you can't go back. It's impossible. We're moving forward, right? So whenever anyone messages me and they're like, oh my God, this stuff's come up and I thought I dealt with it, or, you know, oh, this has come up again. And I'm just like, fucking brilliant. That means there's something else that your brain and your energetic system now feels comfortable and safe enough that you can handle this next layer. It's saying to you, you're ready. You're ready to clear this part of what's been holding you back and elevate into this next level. And to me, that's just really fucking exciting. So, you know the deal. I rant at you and then I try and sell you something. When I say try, I mean I tell you about all of the offerings I have, and if you decide to come and work with me, you pop into my inbox. You know how this rolls. Tit for fucking tat, bitches. It's so funny, like one of the reasons that some of my clients come to me is this idea of like getting comfortable with selling. And I'm like, honestly, it doesn't have to be hard. And it doesn't have to be like this whole process that, you know, like I don't have to lube you all up. I love to come and talk to you. And even if I didn't have anything to sell you, I would quite happily come and talk to you anyway. So for me, here's a little sales tip for you. Allow the message to come through you, whatever it is, whether it's written or whether it's spoken, right? And to me, it makes perfect sense that, for example, if I was watching someone on a live stream or reading someone's content and it really resonated with me, and I didn't know how to work with them, I'd be like, oh, I wonder what this person actually does. And me being me, I'd probably just reach out to them, to be fair, and be like, hey, I love your stuff. How do I work with you? But for me, I like to make it as easy as possible. So I'm just going to tell you all the things. So buckle up, grab your popcorn. At the moment, loves, you can work with me in the Business Coven, which is a group, and you can get a one-to-one session as well if you pay for it in one go. I can send you information. So just message me, either send me a PM or tag me below this live stream. Make sure you tag me or I won't see it because of my 8 bajillion notifications. Tag me and just say, I want to know more about the Business Coven. I'll send you some information. The Money Mindset Reset is coming up on the 10th of October. It is not live for sale yet, but if you go to my website, georginaknoll.com, you'll be able to find the 30-day Money Mindset Reset sales page and actually sign up to be notified when it goes live. It'll probably go live on the 1st of October. What else have I got at the moment? If you are a previous client looking for some support, message me because I have a couple of things that are only available to you. So yeah, feel free to reach out if you've worked with me before and you're feeling like I could just do with a little Nolly nugget, then feel free to reach out because I have got a couple of things that are specifically for clients that I've worked with in the past. Yes, so there is that. What else have we got? Oh, this isn't actually fully brewed yet, but I'm so excited because I got the most amazing download today on the way to the chiropractor. Oh my God. I am creating an offering. I think we're going to start on the 1st of November. Oh my God, I'm so excited. This is the offering that I wish had existed like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. Because understanding what I understand now about frequency and about mindset, and knowing that you are worth whatever you decide you're worth. Your work is worth whatever you decide it is worth. And you get to align your internal frequency with just being okay with that. And the mindset pieces around that, getting used to people saying no, getting used to people just disappearing when you tell them your prices, but also deciding and creating a situation where people message you and say, I need to work with you, take my money, like how much do you want, put me in an offering, what's the best thing for me, I'm ready to pay, like now, let's pay in full, let's go. You get to create that. And I am creating the offering, oh my God, that I've been wanting to create for a long time. And it's going to be called High Ticket Witch. And it really is for anybody who is really fucking fed up with backtracking, knowing that they're worth more, knowing that you want to charge more, but you continually, you know, you kind of drop your prices again because no one bought straight away. And we're going to be working with holding faith, aligning your frequency. We're going to use clearing. We're going to use meditation. We're going to use all the things. You will have unlimited access to me via Telegram. It's going to be an epic program, and I'm thinking it's going to be like 10 or 12 weeks. It might run to 12 weeks, and we'll have like 2 weeks of integration over Christmas, New Year, because it's going to run through December and then into January. So it's like 10 weeks. Ooh, baby. Oh yeah, Amanda, you know you want it. And considering the content and what we're actually going to be creating, you know, I want people in here who are ready to start. You know, I want people who are like, right, I know I need to double my prices, but I'm just a fucking chicken shit, and I just need your boot up my ass, and I need someone to believe in me and to remind me that I fucking deserve to get paid this, yeah? So we're going to be doing all of the internal work, all the mindset, all of the creation journaling, all of the meditations, and of course you will get, with each module, I will deliver a live stream content drop. So there's going to be a VIP option as well for people who want to actually do some work one-to-one with me. So there's going to be 2 levels of investment, because some people are quite happy to just like get the content drop, do the group thing, be in that vibe. And I know from personal experience, me being one of these people, that if there's a VIP option, I fucking want it. If I can have more access to the person that I want to work with, I want all the access, please. So give me all the things. So if you know already that this is something that you need in your life and you're interested, do send me a message, because although I don't have a sales page for this yet and it only downloaded today, my people know, right? My people fucking know when they need to be in an offering, and often they don't even really need to know what the content is going to be. They just are like, that thing, that is what I need, and I need it from you, so here's my money. So if that's you, send me a message and let's just get this shit rolling. Okay, thank you so much for listening to me whiffle and rant. I hope that this has been of service. I trust that it has. Let me know in the comments, what is the main thing that you're taking away from this live stream that you can implement in your life, like now? That's what it's all about, yeah? Take action. Don't just fucking listen to me. Allow this to be an activation to remind you who the fuck you are, and that you get to go and live the life that you desire, like, and now. Mwah. Love you, bye.